Hello guys, so today we come to you and we are talking about
how do you overcome when somebody cheats on you, right?
okay, let's go through the action first of a breakup, alright? Let's say I meet someone anyways, I have been with someone for a very long time, few years, 3 to 5 years in a relationship, right?
Yes.
And I thought they were loyal, trustworthy, loving.
By that time you guys became one unit, obviously.
Exactly.
A unit.
Somebody cheats, you're like, fuck man, like I feel very hurt because
you went through this.
I feel very hurt because the one person who I trust the most, the one person, my very best friend, who I spent the most time with, who I've told my deepest secrets to, you know, I've opened myself up to that person, and they still betrayed me after all that. And the honest truth is, after, because like he said, that happened to me, right? I was in a 5-year relationship, and I didn't know the last year relationship that we had, she was having an affair. She was seeing another guy, you know, seeing another dude, some guy named Waldo or something. No, I'm just kidding. Some guy named
Robbie. It doesn't matter, bro.
I was so blind because I loved her so much, and that I wanted to be completely honest with her, and I wanted to just, you know, believe her. Even her brother beside her, you know, told me and gave me hints. Even her own,
what about the
even
other
her
boyfriend?
own 5-year-old nephew, I didn't believe it, because.
Plus, you chose to be like a nicer version of yourself.
Yeah, I wanted to be a gentleman. I wanted to be a perfect boyfriend. I wanted to just like love her and be devoted to her completely. So I figured out that you know, I was seeking happiness, and she was trying to do the same thing, but she was trying to do it through a guy, right? Through materialistic things, and through, you know, I guess different
somebody else.
Sadness, happiness, depression comes from your own choice, your own mind. So instead of being mad and being like heartbroken, I just understood that she was trying to, you know, find happiness as I did. So I just respected it, and I understand that I can't hold her back from trying to find whatever she wanted to find.
Yeah, what she's seeking.
Exactly. So just, you know, like, things aren't obviously working for us. 5 years in a relationship, when I was like, what, grade 9 or grade 10?
Yeah. What did you do and how did you overcome that?
I started working myself. I understood that that I can't find happiness in other people, in other partners.
And you cannot depend on other people to kind of give you that.
I need to find a better looking person, a more richer person, a more sophisticated. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be lacking something inside me, right? Whether it be like lack of intelligence or lack of awareness of self, you know, emotions.
Yeah, whatever it is, yeah.
Like whatever controls me, like my bad habits, you know, how I can become better. And instead of trying to, you know, better and please someone else, I, you know, put that time into myself.
What I believe, I didn't get cheated on, so I cannot really relate to that specific experience, but I can feel and tell how he feels, right? Because when somebody's depressed and sad, it's same as when somebody's depressed and sad, you know what I mean? And certain things, you know, lead to depression and sadness, such as, you know, somebody's death, breakup, losing a loved one, etc., right? But to overcome that, I feel like we need to invest our time and focus and energy into actions that really yell and speak back towards us that we love do we love ourselves, right? Do you love yourself, essentially? So what do you mean by that? What I mean by that is, if you do say, yes, I do love myself, then you exactly know why you love yourself. There's reasons. Okay, I'm disciplined, I'm well-mannered, I'm polite, I seek to understand. There's these things that you know, that you kind of, you know, like about yourself and why you love them, right? But if you cannot find these things, well, that means you have a bunch of work to do, and you have to seek to do these actions that are yelling these things back to you, right? Which is, you know, you can tell when somebody loves themselves, right? They carry themselves nicely, they're dressed nicely, they're manicured nicely, right? You know what I mean? A preacher,
outgoing.
Yeah.
And one way to figure out like if you love yourself or not is if you constantly blame yourself for things, you know?
Yes.
Because people who love themselves, they forgive themselves.
Exactly. Yeah. They have a very good habit of forgiving and moving on, essentially, right?
If you don't forgive yourself, who will?
Exactly, yeah.
honestly.
But you know, how better to tell that you love yourself than to invest time into your actions. Okay, let me take a nice shower and, you know, block my eyebrows.
Let me
or
build a
shave.
relationship with myself instead of all these years, 5 years building a relationship with other person. Let's see what's gonna happen if I put 5 years into myself.
Exactly.
You know, how better will I be?
Yeah, but which actions, you know what I mean? Such as, okay, let me go exercise, right? Exercising is literally yelling, hey, I care about my health, I love my body, I'm investing this time into body and myself because I like myself, right? And the more you do it, the more you feel confident, stronger, more valued. All of a sudden, you understand why the person cheated on you, right? Because usually the people that cheat on you are people that don't have self-value, and they seek the same thing you do, but they seek it in multiple different proofs, right? They want to get, oh, okay, this person loves me so much, okay, cool, I'm good.
They rather,
oh, this person loves me so much, okay, you know, I'm attractive, I'm this and that, right?
They rather blame their surrounding than blame themselves. They rather look outwards than look inwards.
Exactly, right? So it's, okay, you know, attractiveness can be in multiple different aspects, right? Like one is physical, but different one is like, you know, behavior, how you treat others, do you give them time in your presence, etc., etc., right? So attractiveness comes in multiple different forms, right? And you can have all these forms if you're lucky, you know what I mean? But yeah.
And most of the time we seek for a partner because, like, oh, you know, my girlfriend makes me strive to be a better man. And it's like, how come you don't strive to be a better man and then make your girlfriend chase after that, you know?
Yes.
Instead of chasing after a partner, and then the partner's gonna see that you have like weaknesses.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
they're gonna attack and
you need a woman in your life to become this Superman. It's like,
okay, if that was true, then you'd be born with a woman beside you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You wouldn't come to this world alone.
Yeah.
Then God would be like, okay, you clearly cannot be alone, my friend. Here's a woman that's gonna push your ass, right? That would be the case, but it's not.
Relationships are necessary because we see in constant movies, TV shows around us, so we think, oh, you know, like I should be with someone else so I can, you know, see what this shit is all about
and have what other people have.
Yeah, so
I can fit in.
I'm not the third wheel, I'm not the lonely one. It's like, honestly, it's better to be lonely than be surrounded by fake people.
But not only that, you guys also have to consider that 90% of these marriages and relationships, people are not happy.
Yeah,
they're sad and depressed because they are literally, they're putting so much expectation and all these like rules and obligations on each other that essentially it drives them crazy from day-to-day basis, right? That's what we had to say. We can keep going on it, but I think it's not necessary. We're just gonna keep going a loop essentially, right?
Yeah.
You know, guys, schedule, write a list, do something nice for yourself every day. That's literally gonna show how much you care and love about yourself. It's gonna be hard in the beginning because, you know, self-love is practice. Same as health, same as knowledge, same as anything in life essentially, right? It's what you put in is what you get out. That's how it is, right?
Yeah.
Same in a relationship. Yeah.
That's why most of the time we exercise, so we can, you know, love ourselves and feel bad about ourselves.
Yeah, like when I'm depressed and sad, I go exercise and I feel like a alpha male warrior, Superman. Savage, you know what I mean? And then I have a good body, easy.
Take it easy.